Thank you. I'm grateful. Thanks so much to everyone who is being here today. Today we are going to discuss about agri-products. Yes, the business itself and agricultural products as well. One thing that is very key that all of us will understand that in Ghana, people believe that agricultural business is for the poor. If you are not poor, you can't be a farmer. Moreover, we also believe that when you are from a good home, you should work at where you can gain more business that is presentable. You sit in a swivel chair, you turn yourself. Forgotten that even in agribusiness, you can also sit in a chair and turn yourself as it is. So the slides come. Research has proven that in the near future, that is 2045, the population of Africa is going to be double. It tells that at this point of time, the youth that we are having, we are going to have more of such people. We are complaining that food is expensive, but we don't want to work and become farmers. Who should produce for us to consume? We all want our kids to even become ministers without being what? Agric minister, foreign ministers, where they will have access floating from Accra to wherever they want to go. Who should cook for you? That's one issue. So what it is, people wrongly have the perception, and I do agree that in some cases it is, because in villages, almost 70% of people over there are farmers, and it's a real thing. The next one is, we believe that is for the poor, old and aged, but research has proven that it's not the case as well, because recent research has proven that people within the age of 15 up to 45 are almost 50% doing what? Agricultural business, which means that our mindset is changing very soon. Then we are saying that amidst all this, what should you do to be able to debunk the idea that I don't want a child to become what? A farmer? One of the things we should think of is, due to these misconceptions, we can refrain from it, whereby we talk about the advantages we gain from agriculture than always talking about the negativity of it. Why? I want to become a what? Agri-farmer. The best thing is, no one wants to even own a small piece of land. The woman said, we don't even farm and enjoy them. We sell some, but you should sell more to get what you want. We are saying that in as much as government is there, we should have commercial agri-farmers than subsistent agri-farmer. If you don't get them, then it means the progression we want, you wouldn't get them. Next slide. And we say that agri can be a long life career if you decide to be, and you will become aged, but still you will not go on retirement with it. And we are saying that it can also provide a good living standards for us, because no one of us here could say that you've not ate today. When they decide not to plant, myself and you, we will die young. Then the next one also says agriculture is up to what? Create a good image of agricultural products, and also look for alternative where people will see to it as what? Profession. Yes. Now we have a professor who said that I am into business. With business? Conconte business. And you were clapping. In those days, you will look at it in isolation and say, what? Conconte business, who dare you? Life is changing. Let us also do well to change our mindset, so that people who are into agriculture will find the right position as we are having to deal with us. The next one goes that in Africa, I was even telling you about what ILO is even saying, that our population is going to double and we have more youth. So if the youth are there, then the betting system will be more, because we don't want them to become what? Farmers. We want to become rich within a day, forgotten that even when you are rich and there's no food, you die. So the next aspect is that let us find 4 ways of solving what? Agricultural issues. We are rebranding. The first we talk about it is, we are talking about the career, or we talk about curriculum that is developed in Ghana must change towards where every person will have the feel of agriculture before he leaves either tertiary institution. The next one is also that we should also find alternative where we will not use just our hands in even weeding. We should get machines that will work for us, and the gentleman over there will go into agric, because modern guys don't want any hard job at all. They want to sit at a comfortable zone where machines will be working for them. The next aspect we should also look into it is that we should know how we market our products. Everyone came here talking about marketing. How do we market our product in Ghana? And the last one that you shouldn't forget is lack of fun. Lack of fun. In as much as government wants us to survive, he should also find alternative of giving us funds. I was even told by a Greek minister that now there is fun. Ask, how significant is the fund? Is it insignificant that you give it to me? I still becomes what? Subsistent farmer? No. We are moving from subsistent farmer and we are now going to what? Commercial farming, where I can have a vast of land. So the last thing we need is land that everybody will get, so that you'll be able. Government, we have the land. The woman just said that the land is in abundance. But why are we not having it? Acre of land. We even farm yam, we farm cocoyam, we farm cassava, we farm maize, the same land. What yield we get? That's alternative. We are even saying that in all of these, all of us are factored to it because we are not doing our parts. People want their kids to go to a better school, and today we found somebody who has attended a better school. But you know, she learns what? Agriculture. Which school is it? Wegehe. So we, those who went to KJB, farming wasn't a problem for us at all. It tells that we should debunk the idea that a child need not do anything in terms of what? Agric. If you have that mindset that agriculture is important, like somebody who is at the bank, somebody who is teaching, and any work of the field at all, I tell you that in the next 5 years, Ghana will be a better place where all will be. We should do as much also to get good machines that will work for us, because in as much as people are there, even jobs that are too difficult, you don't even earn much, and the resource is also less. So why can't we get machines that will even help us to farm very well? Life will be easier. Even if I'm a professor, I will wish to even work over there, because the machines will be working. I will produce in abundance. My name will be known. And if I'm not a despite, I can also become what? Agricultural what? Despite. That's what we are talking about now. Where will I get the land? They are there, but very expensive. So government should intervene in as much as possible for us to get lands that will even help us. Not that we wouldn't pay. We will pay, but in what? Subsidized manner. Or we can pay it in rebates. So that by the time that we think that we are okay, we will be able to exhaust whatever we have spent on it. One thing you shouldn't forget is that we are not even communicating to people why there is importance for what? Farming. We speak English without speaking the local languages. So people who are in the villages, they don't understand us. We go there, we rattle, then we go. We there who are working for you don't understand you, so how can I meet you halfway? Communication is very effective in terms of rebranding. We should look all for the means that will make people in the village understand that without agric, it will be impossible for Ghana to grow. I'm doubtful that we have SEM, but SEM never added what? Agric. So how can my daughter become what? I want my daughter to become a doctor, because Ghana is preaching about SEM. then you still come and tell us that we should talk about agriculture. Who will do that? The mindset of government should change. It should change very well, because now we need some modern mechanization, digitalization with what? With agric as what? As a core point where every society can live with it. We are branding, so brand yourself very well. As we live here, do not forget that when you don't eat local food, we will not be able to what? Get the funds we want. Don't you want foreign rice than local rice? Yes. Why? Because probably you have forgotten that the nutrition you get or the nutrients that you get from it is always more preferable than the local. It has been polished, taking out the ones that will give you what? The good nutrients you want. But when you go home and your wife cook rice and the rice is colored, you want it because he has added what? What has he added? Color. But the red one you don't want. Change your behavior. If all of us will change, agree, we'll move forward. I am telling you that today, let all of us understand that we are Ghanaians. Ghanaian product is what you should enjoy most. And when we enjoy most, it's almost nutritious. For you to do well, I do well, any one of us change our mindset that agric is not for those people who are poor. Professor did mention, accountant did mention, everyone is mentioning. What about you? What is your say? Living here but having what? A branded view that agric is more preferable than any cost. Thank you.
Prof, please don't go. Prof, please come up stage. So anyone have just one or two questions? One or two quick about rebranding? Yes, sir. Let's hear from you. Two, and that's it.
Right. Those are modern techniques that is involved in terms of communication. When we are able to be trained and have the capabilities, doing all these are not a problem at all. But the fact is, we are not trained. Why? Because every time there's no finance to help us to have the better training. I bet you when we are trained, you know, Ghanaians, we are capable, isn't it? Yes. If we can fly the biggest plane from Europe to Ghana, what can't we do? We can do everything if God is on our side.
Yeah, okay, so we have a lady here. Please, don't me part. Oh yes, I'm about gender balance.
Good afternoon. My
Yes,
name
ma'am.
is Nanodia Sempa. I guess this situation, we have lands, like you said, they are not free. And more so, communication, a sense that these that we are saying, there are a lot of people who love to do things. Where to get it, how is also a problem. How do we communicate this to those who need it? Thank you very much.
All right. How it is that it's not easy to come by. The best thing is, at me, I can say that in Ghana, it will be difficult for you to get what you want. But in some cases, you can get them. Because even Ghana Enterprise Agency, they say that before they can give you the small amount of money, you have to register your business. Do you know why most Ghanaians don't register their business? We fear to pay what tax? Tax evasion. How should I even pay? Let me tell you, we are more smarter than they were smart. Even up to now, people withdraw their money 100 cities just because of what? E-levy. So how can the nation become good? Let us do the right thing, register our business so that we know how many businesses we have. Then the government to get the funds that are needed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof.